How about now?
I'm extremely delayed for some reason.
Yeah, you're delayed on me too.
Yeah, you're delayed on me too.
I'm gonna disconnect and reconnect.
I'm gonna disconnect and reconnect.
Age no longer
It's my
affects
end,
us
I'm
dwarves.
thinking.
Erosion, however.
So you get smoother instead of wrinkling.
Alrighty, we are live on both YouTube and Twitch. So, shortly here I will be joined by Destiny, my lovely wife.
Hiyo.
That didn't actually make it through.
Hi.
Is that better?
Yes, yes it is. That one actually made it through.
Alright.
All right.
I'm gonna turn my phone
I'm
down.
gonna turn my phone down.
Today we will be doing our story.
Oh,
You logged in as the little one.
I did.
I'm not used to
Not used to.
having two accounts.
That's okay, Launch Buddy was giving us trouble, which is why it logged in as him, not you.
That's fine.
That's fine. That's fine.
So for anyone
So
that
for
doesn't
anyone that
know,
doesn't
our
know, our little one
plays.
plays.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
He has been given strict guidelines that he is not to talk to anyone except Daddy, though. And the reason that it's only Daddy is because Mommy is sharing her computer so he can get in.
Alright, I'm having a little technical difficulties, but I will be on in a
I
moment.
will be on in a moment.
What kind of technical difficulties?
Not knowing my
Not knowing my
password.
password.
Launch Buddy should have your login file ready. So you should be able to just select your account and tell it to launch. If it's working for you, because it wasn't working for Harrison. One of our little one's friends, who also shares Destiny's computer. So, we're just waiting on Destiny, and then we'll be heading that away to get to Ayers Homestead, because that is where the story picks up.
Okay.
Amber
Amber logging in.
And it's perfectly alright.
Oh,
I've got mail.
I've got mail. find you on the map.
Holbrook.
Holbrook. Where's Holbrook? Ah, there's Holbrook. Oh, I have that waypoint.
Oh, the Dragon Bash is still going.
Oh, the Dragon Bash is still going.
Yeah, it's going until somewhere like the 20th, I think.
Of July?
Of July?
Yeah. Ends in 9 days, so not the 20th.
Okay, well, that's still nice enough for me to know I still have time to get the thing for my home instance.
You don't need the thing for your home instance, you have mine. I forgot to grab that today.
What if what if I want to have my own home instance?
It's expensive. We don't need to pay for more than one.
Alright. It says you're right here, but I don't see you.
I'm up.
Don't be up. What's up?
Me. I got like a glimpse of you when you jumped. I'm on top of Wolf Lodge right now.
Yeah, I see that. Oof. Let's see, I have a waypoint this way.
Alrighty, so now for the semi-obvious. I left off at level 30. I'm not level 30. I attempted to boost one of my rangers, and, well, Mabel was the one that ended up getting the boost. So, Mabel is now level 50. We're gonna have to kind of live with that, unless we do a restart, and I'm not particularly fond of doing a restart at the moment. We might do another character and actually grind up every level on stream. But for now, we have 30 levels worth of story to complete. Rather, that would be the 30, 40, and 50 stories. 3rd, 4th, and 5th chapters respectively. That we should be able to only see the 3rd portion of the story here. So that's where we are right now. And once we have our entire party ready, we will head in.
Just tell me where you want me to be.
Right now I'm going to give Mass some time to get over to Holbrook. They're just grabbing some stuff at the moment. Meanwhile, I'm heading over to Air's homestead so that I can just trip the instance when we are ready. So, right now we don't have anyone on Twitch chat, so we won't have to wait on that.
I do not have this waypoint. I'm gonna go grab a waypoint real quick while we're waiting.
You got time.
I challenge my wife to some axe throwing. For good reason, I hope. We were arguing and it just came out. If I beat her, she'll hate me. If I lose, I'll never hear the end of it.
Sounds like disaster brewing. I'll bring a keg and watch.
I would love to watch that as well.
I missed something.
A couple of the NPCs over here. One of them
Yeah.
accidentally challenged their wife to axe throwing. If I win, she'll hate me. If I lose, I'll never hear the end of it. So one of the other Norn that was nearby, I'll bring a keg and watch.
As would you.
I would love to watch that. Unfortunately, they didn't add that much flavor.
I got stuff.
Yay! Whee. They really don't want you entering Ayers Homestead without going through the door.
No interest in coexisting with us.
If we
It
turn on
booted me back to one of the waypoints because I went around the wall.
Wow. Let's see, what else is nearby? Oh, I could do that. I have 3 POIs over here that I could go get.
You look awful. That's nothing. You should see the Dolyak.
Where's the Dolyak? I want to see the Dolyak. Hunter walked. Hello. A hunter walked up to one of the locals. Local said, "You look awful." Hunter said, "You should see the Dolyak."
Huh?
Over here. There's one that I need to get to, but it's closed off. I have to go inside an instance.
Yeah, you'll be able to collect it when we go in.
So that's Air's house.
And that's you're like right next to the marker for the instance for me.
Oh, okay.
I challenged
Which is?
my wife to something
Oh,
else.
right over here.
Good reason, I hope.
We were arguing and it just came out. If I beat her, she'll hate me. If I lose, I'll never hear the end of it.
Sounds like disaster brewing. I'll bring a keg and watch.
I want to watch too. Dragon Pinata.
Another proud moment.
One.
What green one?
They usually have a red and green next to each other.
I hadn't noticed.
See, here's a green one, and then across the way is a red one.
I've heard Scarty is torn between his father and his brother over something.
I know Scarty, but I don't know what it's about.
Bang, bang! Got you. You're done.
Am not. You missed. Besides, they didn't have pistols back then, dummy.
You get him.
Admit I'm stronger. Never.
See, they added some flavor, but not a lot. For example, there's an elder and a local over here talking.
Yeah?
But no words are coming out.
I'm Jorman.
Raven's my favorite. But I like Bear, too. Oh, but Snow Leopard is so sleek.
Just be all of them and see if you can take on Jorman.
Did you know Jormak is allergic to boops on the nose? I was surprised about that too. Just wait till we get to End of Dragons content, because that's the... I want to kill a Norn. A rather specific Norn. But not a whole lot we can do about that. And I don't want to give spoilers for anyone who hasn't done some of this content yet. Especially since we're going to be going right through it.
Who on again?
Sorry?
Just admit I'm stronger.
Who are we waiting on again?
Never.
Elusive.
Sounds like disaster brewing. I'll bring a
Did he say he was going to...
Go ahead and take the
Check.
volunteer.
I challenge my wife to some axe throwing.
After you take it, go ahead and join me.
I hope.
We were arguing and it just came out. If I beat her, she'll hate me. If I lose,
I've got deals you won't believe.
Are you?
I gotta go.
We're on different shards, so you need to join me.
Yeah, we are. How do I join you?
You forgot the whole right-click thing? Right click where my portrait should be.
Yeah,
Join in Holbrook.
I see it now. It usually doesn't happen like that, so.
So, while we have basically even numbers, there's a possibility of a tie. In those situations, I will act as tiebreaker. Otherwise, chat and the party members in the guild that is watching will have the final say as to what happens to poor little Mabel.
That's nothing. You should see the doll, yeah.
They've already forced her to use a hammer. Let's see what else they decide to force on her.
Yeah, let's kill her off. I mean, give her an exciting.
Yeah, let's kill her off. I mean, give her an exciting time.
There's plenty of time for deaths. And yes, I did mean multiple.
Okay.
I mean, as long as you're on the same map, it shows. Or same shard.
Look at sexy air.
Look at sexy air.
And she's like half your height taller than you.
Hail Slayer, for old Breck's sake, I hope Air is right about
You know what? You
Those
don't need to bring
border
personal height into
representatives
this.
refuse to cooperate. Until someone takes charge, nothing will get done. It has to be someone they respect, someone unaffiliated. Air, will you step forward?
I have rarely said no to you, Scarty, or your father, but this time I must.
You are the only one who can aid us. The Wolfborn can't appear to take a side.
No, it's time for a new legend to arise in Holbreck. The Slayer can take up this challenge.
Throw me under the bus, why don't you?
She did.
What's going on? What was that all about?
Scarty, son of Newt Whitebear and head of the Wolfborn, brings word of trouble in Holbreck.
I don't understand. Did I hear you refuse to help?
My time as a hero has come and gone. You're the hero that Holbreck needs now. I will follow and advise you, of course, but this is your time and your challenge.
Come, Scarty's waiting in Holbreck and he needs help. He's meeting with some dignitaries who are very important, but hard to manage.
Dignitaries, hard to manage. Yep. You just don't want to take this challenge on yourself. I'm just a convenient person to scrape this off on, aren't I? Oh well.
Hold on.
I challenged my wife to some axe throwing.
For good reason, I hope.
Sorry, one moment.
It just came out. If I beat her, she'll hate me. If I lose, I'll never hear the end of it.
Sounds like disaster brewing. I'll bring a keg and watch.
Sorry about that. The Meg came down.
Yeah. I have a Plex server set up with a whole bunch of movies on it. And apparently Deadpool 2 is in Russian.
I don't know what happened to the DVD when you did that.
It probably has multiple streams on it and I just grabbed the wrong one.
Probably.
They didn't, so I canceled it. And while we're in here, you can grab resources. I missed the
I
Estonian.
cannot.
The dredge? Attacking soldiers on the road? Those are the rumors, yes. Ah, here comes the Slayer.
Maybe now we'll get some results. The Vigil doesn't stand by when it's attacked. We strike back.
At what? At the Priory, we collect information before we act. Otherwise, we're just flailing at shadows.
And while you two are flailing and collecting, the Order of Whispers will be solving the problem.
What's the problem? You have rumors at best.
Welcome, Slayer. I'd like you to meet representatives from the Vigil, the Derman Priory, and the Order of Whispers. They need your help.
I don't know
I'm
if I'm
honored.
qualified.
I'll do what I can, but first I need to know more. What's the situation?
Dredge activity's rising sharply up north. We've been finding dead bodies with horrific and inexplicable wounds.
All three orders have an interest, so we need to combine our efforts. But we can't agree on a course of action. I'll let them elaborate.
Please.
Welcome, Slayer. I'm Ifwin from the Order of Whispers. We specialize in covert activity, information, infiltration, and assassination. We found the bodies, we reported the strange wounds, and we heard rumors of a dredge attack on Scholar's Cleft, a priory facility in that region.
That complex is not well defended. Allow me to introduce myself. Scholar Prot of the German Priory. Scholar's Cleft is a place of learning. We're studying the Elder Dragons there, and that research is too important to fall into Dredge hands.
The Vigil has other priorities. I'm Crusader Thurkill. Marauding Dredge are the problem? I say, no Dredge, no problem. Those tunneling devils cost me a squad. I'll punish them for that, so they can't do more harm. Ever.
So we have two objectives, two plans, but only one Slayer. That leaves the question, who gets your help? The Dredge threat needs to be identified and contained. How will you begin? By protecting Scholar's Cleft, or avenging the fallen Vigil squad?
Save lives, kill people.
What does Elusive think?
So far they haven't voted.
Oof.
Ooh, puppy. Darn, petting isn't a command.
Hmm. That's...
I don't mind doing the rescue.
Mind doing a rescue mission.
Alrighty, looks like we're protecting the cleft.
Some Slayer you are. Who chooses sentry duty over taking the fight to the enemy?
Someone thinking about the future. Your comrades are gone, but Scholar's Cleft can still be saved. I approve of the Slayer's approach. This is bigger than frisky dredge and lost patrols.
Maybe. But we have to start somewhere.
Need to get better
The
gear.
Dredge started this when they attacked the Vigil.
Let's see. Alrighty. To Scholar's Cleft, which is not filled in on my map.
The Path Commander is actually 3 Skrit in a suit of armor.
What?
What?
The...
Are you?
This has sort of short-circuited me. Ow.
Where? Ew.
They said what I just typed in chat. Did you know the Pack Commander is actually 3 Skrit in armor? Show you 3 Skrit in armor.
Put it away.
Why?
As I said.
There, it's away.
Famous.
What?
2 away. Pinata.
I had to go to Lion's Arch.
Will this take us there?
The gate we were next to, yes.
Yes. Yes. Yes, it will.
This is the one.
So, it looks like I need to go to the main entrance. This character has never been to Lion's Arch, huh? That's what I meant.
Yeah, I'm getting the grand tour. Skip. Pinata.
How you doing?
To Gandharan Fields.
Wait, where did you go?
Basically just on the other side of the gate that you were right next to.
I... Oh, you want to hear a fun fact?
Sure.
The first person ever convicted of speeding was going 8 miles an hour.
Well, I mean, the speed limit's the speed limit. Even if by today's standards it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I suppose it is possible to maintain that kind of speed in a modern car, but good luck. It isn't exactly easy.
Sorry, guys. Well, I'm raptoring it.
I mean, the raptor is walking. Oops, don't need to go inside the keep.
Giant cavern of nopes. Wait, are we in Hallbreck?
No.
Let's see what. Oh, there you are.
The target was Snowden Drift, so Mabel not having a lot of waypoints because of the level up tome has to kind of explore as part of getting to the story.
That's fine. Alright. Alright, where are you? I'm going the right way.
Alrighty, we're on the same map.
Yeah. Sorry, it took me a bit. You're finally on my mini-map now.
Alrighty.
Glad to have you with us, Slayer. Scholar's Cleft is abuzz with rumors of an impending dredge attack. When I left, some of the faculty were convinced the attack was imminent. Studying dragons for so long makes one eager to confront a more manageable foe. If you don't mind, let's hurry before full-on panic sets in.
I don't mind at all. If trouble's coming to Scholar's Cleft, I want to be there to meet it.
Dredge.
The Underminer!
Basically. I am beneath you, but nothing is beneath me.
Nothing is beneath me. Yep.
Of course he's in danger. Everyone here's in danger.
Come on.
Forget the scars. I have the information we need. Get out of here before the reinforcements show up. Never saw it coming.
They stole information. Destroy the dredge vehicles. What did we miss? Oh, well, that'd be a thing. There's a couple mortars out here.
Damn.
Which count as vehicles? Now for the head scholar.
Stay back. I won't allow harm to come to little Meowmers.
Meowmers?
Yeah. What? Oh, so cute.
My cat,
It's a
my
fat
poor Miss
kitty.
Meowmers. Please keep her safe.
It's a fat cat.
The fat cat is Miss Meowmers. Don't worry, I'll protect your cat.
You gotta go upstairs.
Stairs.
That's what I'm doing. Head scholar.
Sorry, you glitched for a minute. Looked like you were still downstairs.
Thank the six gods. You arrived just in time. The dredge have gone crazy.
We're here to help. Do you have any idea what those brutes wanted?
They were after a very specific book on ancient architecture. Their leader, Vyacheslav, fled with it just a moment ago.
A book on architecture? Can Dredge even read?
I don't know. I told them
Because that's easy to
and
say.
they left me alive. My poor
Vyacheslav.
clerics.
If the dredge got what they wanted, I doubt they'll be back. Tend to the wounded, scholar. The Slayer and I will deal with the dredge. I need to report this to my superiors at the Priory, Slayer. I'll meet you back in Holbreck when I'm finished, and then we'll speak to the others.
We have to exit the instance to see the next marker, so let's do that.
Oof.
Our little one's finances in-game are pretty low. Only has a couple silver at the moment.
That's not bad. Where are you?
I sent a link.
Oh. I was looking on the map. Sorry.
Ever since the dragons awoke, the world has felt off.
It feels like that. But nature's ways are more mysterious than any of us can know.
Do you know where you put it?
I don't remember. I'm having a really hard time with my one wrist.
I'd like to believe we're living through a
But on a lighter note, for my birthday, Famous got me some really cool stuff.
Exactly. We have to follow our instincts and let the spirits show us the best way.
So last time Twitch told me when I went live. Now Twitch told me when we went live, and YouTube sent me an email saying I went live.
Woohoo! I gotta go downstairs for this waypoint.
There's no waypoint over there.
Or not waypoint, point of interest.
You have to go upstairs to Newt Whitebear's loft. Which is way up there.
This is the first time I've heard a pub song in the game.
Ooh, they're doing a pub song?
Yeah.
Over there? Where?
Up here.
Here, if you're up here, you can listen, you can hear it.
Hear it in the background?
Hear it in
I just realized I probably can't hear it because I have music turned off.
Yeah, you're going to do good work.
That
would be your fault.
But it speaks to the power of her message that I still heard her. Come to my lodge. Listen for yourself.
Right. Like that's going to work.
Some of her works depicted fallen foes. Others... I have never seen a blade so well crafted. Makes me proud to be... Ah! Look at that pattern of differential hardening. It's magnificent. A true work of art.
Fought the dragon before Asgir did.
In the distant past, the majority of my people destroyed.
Oh! Can't type today either. Now how do I get up?
Well, for the moment, you don't. But inside the, home instance, you can get up there pretty easy.
Okay.
Just take the stairs up as high as you can, and it's over yonder.
Thank you. It, but when I'm out of here, it says I don't have it.
There's 2 points of interest in here.
Soldiers, it has to be destroyed now.
Keep going up
It
then.
might be better to steal the weapon, learn its secrets, develop a defense. If it's especially lethal, we might even want to turn it against the dragons themselves.
An intriguing notion, Agent. But I agree.
Nice.
The weapon deserves a closer look.
I mean, somebody did steal it from you.
Knowledge is...
Okay.
The rumors were true. Dredge did attack Scholar's Cleft. They killed a lot of people and stole an ancient tome.
They were led by a dredge named Vyacheslav. On his orders, they murdered my colleagues for a book about architecture.
Why?
What was in the book that would be worth killing and dying for?
Does it matter? I'm here to report that the Vigil just lost another squad to this mystery weapon. The Dredge and their new toy must be stopped.
I think we all agree on that. But the Priory isn't going to charge in without more information.
Then stand aside. We know they're keeping the weapon somewhere near Mullenhide. We'll fight our way in and destroy it.
Or we could sneak in and steal it. By the time the Dredge build another one, we'll have a response prepared.
As long as we do something now to prevent more loss of life. What say you, Slayer? Steal the weapon or destroy it?
I could go in with the stealth mission. Your call.
Woohoo! We got loot.
You got loot?
We got loot.
Yeah.
I got a new hammer.
Woohoo! Your stuff is amazing.
Okay, that skin's unlocked. Let's go ahead and salvage all the things because I've already determined that I can't wear or it is lesser than what I have. Eat some luck.
May the spirits of the wild watch over you.
I need a merchant.
Why do you need some chant to mermaids?
What do you
That
need?
didn't come through.
Why do you need to chant to mermaids? Merchant.
None of that is being picked up by your Discord.
That's because I had my thingy off. I forgot. Why do you need to talk to mermaids?
Because they have stuff. And I should not have sold that, so give back. It's a really nice sword here, but I'm not allowed to use it. And I can't salvage it.
Okay.
Can I sell it? I can't even
That's
sell
all I
it.
needed.
Wow.
Oops. I clicked on something.
Yeah, you exited the instance, which is fine. We need to go to a different instance anyway.
Sorry.
Ooh, but I get to hear the pub song again.
Nice. Okay, so now we need to go to the middle of nowhere. Okay, I got the volunteer done before you got... I literally went through the dredge mining operation to get to the stealth mission. Whoopsie. Just because I can. Seven.
So what are we doing? Are we doing stealth or are we doing...
The dredge hideout. So what are we doing? Are we doing stealth or are we doing...
How about we ask
We're
the
stealing.
lady?
We're stealing.
Which involves stealth.
Okay, Slayer. You're good at what you do, but now we see if you're good at what I do. The Order of Whispers doesn't shrink from violence, but we try to keep it to the necessary minimum. And in our line of work, it's often necessary. The Dredge have sealed themselves inside that mine. We need to get in, take what we need, and get out. I propose we borrow a pair of their mining suits. They'll assume we're one of them and let us in. After that, we have to improvise.
Sneak in and keep a low profile until violence is necessary. I can handle that. Should we mine some ore first to help sell the disguise?
Now you're thinking like one of us. I predict a bright future for you in our order. If you can mine as well as a dredge, that is. We'll have you fighting dragons in no time. That's in our charter, you know. But until then, let's put on a show and dig our way into that mine.
Let's get disguised.
Drill the rocks, and the dredge will come pick up the ore.
Be proud! You've collected for the collective!
Nice work. That'll do fine.
All problems can be solved through unity.
So says you. A lot of interesting problems are solved when you have a whole bunch of people arguing.
There we go. One open door. Now to get what we came for. Nothing of interest. Let's keep looking. Check the other crates. Maybe we'll get lucky. Remember when I said we would improvise? Now's the time. We don't need a whole prototype. The components in this box will tell us all we need to know.
And look around. Some of these parts are far too big for the weapon I saw. The dredge must be planning to build an even larger version.
With a weapon that size, they could shoot through a small mountain or a large building.
A building makes more sense. The dredge stole a book about ancient architecture from the Priory. They must be preparing to take out a large structure.
Well spotted. This weaponsmith Vyacheslav sounds madder all the time, even for a dredge. Let's take what we've learned back to the others and figure out where the dredge will strike.
What?
What?
We apparently weren't done. Six, 5, 4, 3, 2.
No, we weren't. There was another thing that we needed to grab. I went to go grab it, but I got kicked out.
That was my mistake.
Okay, Slayer. Drill the rocks, and the dredge will come pick up the ore.
Nice work. That'll do fine.
Be proud! You've
All
collected
problems
for the
can be solved
collective.
through unity.
Except for disunity. Oh, we don't have to wait for the door.
There we go. One open door. Now to get what we came for. Check the other crates. Maybe we'll get lucky. Nothing of interest. Let's keep looking.
Do you open this one?
No. Go ahead and open it.
I can't.
And that's where the problem happened.
Bail out, Slayer. There's something wrong with your suit. It's smoking. Good agents know when they've overstayed their welcome. We need to go. Now.
Sounds like it's hammer time.
I'm neither here nor there.
Why are you all the way back there?
It's helping your guide. Her health was pretty low.
Ah.
That's how I do it.
What happened back there? The mining suit was working perfectly, and then it completely broke down.
Hard to say. Between your size and unfamiliarity with the controls, I expect you taxed its systems past the breaking point. Hardly your fault, of course. Dredge machinery is powerful, but it's not as reliable as the Chars or as flexible as the Asuras.
Vyacheslav's machinery seems reliable enough, especially since he keeps upgrading it. We need to identify his target before he perfects his weapon.
Agreed. I'll meet you back in Holbreck and we'll confer with the others. Maybe they can help us determine which huge building is in danger. Nice work, by the way. I renew my offer. When you're ready to join the fight against the dragons, the Order of Whispers would be glad to have you.
Now we can leave.
Yes. Go to the lodge.
Crap!
What?
I got thrust into a battle.
How's business? You ever get that deadbeat to pay?
And I can't waypoint out while in a battle.
That's alright, we'll turn the music up.
You want to hear the song?
A bit. Yeah. They stopped dancing as soon as I started.
Everyone's dancing.
Alrighty. Let's turn that back down. Should probably go grab some meds so that your wrist doesn't hurt as much.
I'll be okay.
That wasn't a go.
The only medicine we have is ibuprofen, and I need something to eat with that.
We had something to eat.
Besides, this isn't something we should be talking about on a live stream.
The Dredge are definitely building another weapon, one big enough to shatter a mountain. I've seen the proof with my own eyes. Given the architectural tome they stole, I think Vyacheslav's target is a large building. But which one? Where is he going to strike?
True, but a little research might get us that information. My contacts have intercepted a coded Dredge message. I suspect it was being sent to Molengrad. If we break the code, we can figure out what the Dredge are planning.
We haven't got time for the Priory to crack that code. I have a spy inside a Dredge settlement. Let's ask him for the information.
I'll leave the intelligence gathering to you lot. The Vigil is ready to move on whatever you discover. In the meantime, we'll keep hunting Vyacheslav.
We'll share what
Can
we
you
learn with the Vigil.
mute your microphone,
But first
Mabel?
the Slayer must decide how we're going to learn it. By breaking the code or debriefing the spy.
So we can either crack the code or grab a spy.
Let's do the last one we haven't done yet.
Where between the Order of Whispers and the German Priory, we've done both.
What about the third option?
The Vigil can't do anything right now.
Oh. Coding is fun. Well, decoding. Sorry, could you hear the fan over there?
No, just you struggling to get through.
Oh, sorry. I didn't realize I was that loud.
Knowledge is the greatest treasure.
So we have 2 for code. Let's see. All of these are weak compared to what I have on, so let's just grab one.
All mine.
And salvage it immediately.
I was manufactured to the
Or sell it
highest
for money.
standards.
But I want resources. Power and precision. Oh. Let's do might duration. And we need to make it a nice mask. And we need to die.
What color did you get?
The colors I always use. Had some hero points to give out.
Oh, okay. I thought you, got a new dye.
See my mask?
You look like a plague doctor with wings. The angel of death.
With the wings, too.
That's why I went with that. Ow!
Elusive isn't wrong. The code can't run away. Spies
Nope,
can.
it can't.
We entered somebody else's
But
home.
So what do we do?
Oh.
We leave.
Dave.
I've just returned from Divinity's Reach. I met all the challenges of being a Norn author there.
I hated that place. A pit of weakness, full of cushy seats and beds with 2 mattresses. I slept terribly the whole time.
Beds with 2 mattresses?
When does your journey end, traveler?
Never. Even beyond that, my spirit will soar forever.
Truly, you are Raven's child.
I didn't do anything.
Anything.
Somebody accidentally started their home instance. That's what I joined. And if you're still in there, it definitely wasn't mine because I'm not in there.
So there's this claw on my back. I got it from trying to ride a moose. I got it from trying to ride a moose.
Ah, you must be the
I'm gonna go to
Slayer.
Waven's
Scholar
waypoint,
Prot
and
said you were
then
interested in this coded letter we discovered.
stuff happened.
That's right. The Dredge who sent it had been preparing a new weapon for something big. We need to know what so we can stop it.
It's a
I'm in
book
a cutscene.
cipher. The sender and the recipient both refer to the same published work. Every letter in the code corresponds to a word in the book. This sequence at the end tells you the page and line you want.
Are you in your instance?
029701 means page 297, line 1.
I see. And then we use the numbers to assemble the words in the message. But how do we know what book was used to encode it?
That's the tricky part. It could be anything that's ever been published. That's why this code type is informally known as security by obscurity. The only sure way is to find the sender or recipient and see what book they're using. This letter came from Molenhide. If I were you, I'd start there.
To Molenhide!
The road ahead is dangerous. Keep your weapon handy.
Should we watch for anything in particular? Harpies? Drakes? Ettins?
Just be ready to kill any.
Do you want to log off early and rest?
I really want to help you.
I don't have to get through all 3 stories to get tonight.
Let me finish this instance and then I'll go.
Alright. To crack the code, we need to find the book the Dredge are using as their cipher key. Right. Are we sure it's here? The message originated here. Odds are it was encoded here. They have no idea we're onto them, so the book could be in plain sight even. Let's go find it then. Still, a frontal assault. You'd think they'd hide it in that time.
I'm letting you go.
I suggest a frontal assault, followed by a frontal assault. Then Elusive will follow up with the frontal assault.
Yep.
I got stoned.
Wow.
Kill the enemy.
To battle.
You don't really have much of a choice here. Book is extremely worn. Ink smudges on the cover, binding, and pages. The book is a bodice-ripping tale of adventure and romance featuring Lily Bauer, the young, brash, and beautiful daughter of the cruel, disfigured Senator Alexander Bauer. The story follows Lily as she runs away from home, twice, and joins a band of savage pirates. It takes no less than 3 different men and a woman as lovers. Page 297 is especially dog-eared. Let's read 297. Lily reeled as she gazed into the Pirate Queen's bottomless umber eyes. Butterflies fluttered in her stomach that had not taken wings since the first time she kissed Victor, Yumin, or Salty Rod. I forget how the cipher was set up. Do I happen to have... 297, line 1, so... I used to be good at this. I don't remember.
I think it's the second one.
Excuse me.
thinking it's 2.
Well, let's go with 2 then.
We've cracked it. The weapon is in Underberg, near Lornar's Pass.
Good work. The Priory employs many fine scholars and many bold adventurers, but it's rare we find both in one package. I sincerely hope you're considering joining us full-time. The dragons grow stronger every day, and the Priory needs more members like you.
I wonder if it
I'm
really
considering
matters which we choose.
But we should get to Underberg. This may be our last chance to stop Vyacheslav's weapon.
I don't think it matters, but nice little puzzle. I'm guessing you want me to go rest my arm?
Do you feel up for it, or do you...
It should be okay. But best not to push.
So we should cut it here for the night?
Keep going if you wish. I mean, unless you think that this is a good spot to stop.
Well, chat's not quite present, so we'll set up another one and see what happens.
Alright, sounds good. I'm so sorry.
It's alright. Hopefully we find the brace for you and we can make it a bit easier. And it's not a good idea to log out when you're under attack, so...
You're under attack as well?
No. But you are. So I'm going to go ahead and take care of inventory stuff, and we have a nice convenient little settlement here to do it with.
Yep, that's where I'm going to.
And then I'll sign off. Let's upgrade our underwater options. Go through the weapons that we have. Salvage all the things. Deposit. Open the novice bag of crafting supplies.
The Dredge are just like us. Why shouldn't we work with them?
I'm not working with animals that would murder us in our sleep.
I mean, that's not a bad take. You don't want to work with people that'll cut your throat in your sleep.
Amen to that.
Hey, new guy. Liking the weather?
That's all I needed.
Bet you wish you were stationed somewhere more suited to your temperature.
Nah, I asked for this post. I love the snow, and I find Norn fascinating. But home's just a hop, skip, and a jump away if I need it. What about you?
I had a choice between here and over Lake Haven.
And you chose the snow?
I chose the battle pit.
I do have a bag slot I can grab. During one of Muckluck's giveaways, he gave me a bag slot unlock that I could use for Mabel. I'll leave it up to the Discord votes. But in the meantime, just remember, not everyone is meant to be